Handshake across Nigeria, an event with the theme Nigeria Beyond Oil, had the objective of taking Nigeria beyond depending on oil revenue. The event, which was in collaboration with core federalists, had in attendance notable Nigerians, especially representatives from the geopolitical zones in Nigeria. The convener of the event, Joseph Odumuko, said the vision was first birthed in Enugu before being held in Lagos and was looking to take it to other zones of the country as some could not send representatives due to location.
How Nigeria should operate in terms of the kind of government, in terms of the kind of structure, kind of policies and all of that. So what it means is that this is not just a one-off event. It's going to be a continuation, a build-up. We had the Enugu one, we have this, we'll also go to the north, we'll go to, the conversation builds up, it continues. And one important thing, this will produce what we call Handshake across Nigeria Advisory Council. What it means is that there will not be a team comprising members of from various regions in Nigeria to build up on what we've done. So there will be a continuation of this conversation.
In his keynote address, Professor Wole Soyinka, one of the key speakers at the event, said Nigeria needs to embrace the handshake as it is the only way to move forward. Soyinka added that Nigeria needed to look beyond the religious and ethnic angle, as this is the reason why people don't seem to understand restructuring. Soyinka lauded the Akwa Ibom state government for taking it upon itself to change the face of Akwa Ibom by having the vision of changing Akwa Ibom from being a state that produces domestic helps.
We're saying that we must look at where religion overburdening of faith has taken us and where rice is taking us and here taking us. A slogan like the rise and rise and rise of rice. I think that maybe should be the next national slogan. Rice just standing for that essential, inevitable product called food.
The leader of Afenifere, ADEBANJO, also added his voice, saying that President Buhari's lack of adequate education is limiting his knowledge on restructuring, as it seems the president and his vice are not on the same page.
Unfortunately, I can understand that of the president. Education is necessary to understand restructuring. Disappoint me is the vice president who is a professor of law, trained with a very good background that I know from a good family, who is involved in restructuring, now says he doesn't understand restructuring. And it is very simple to show you how very deceitful and dishonest these people are. How can the vice president say he wants devolution of powers, he wants state police, he wants local government to be done, and yet he doesn't understand instructions?
Presidential candidates for the 2019 elections, Fagbenro Byron of Kowa Party, Victor OKHAI of the Youth Democratic Party, and Professor KINGSLEY MOGHALU of the Young People's Party also clamored for the need to restructure Nigeria, stating that each state should be allowed to handle its own resources. MOGHALU stated that it was high time for Nigeria to be led by an educated person, adding that the creation of states is never a solution as it is done along the tribal line. Fagbenro on his part said with the level of illiteracy, even if good legacies were built, there will be no one to take over and maintain it. OKHAI, in his own speech, said resources of every state should belong to every state, and then the people should be given what belongs to them.
If you want anything, you must go cap in hand to the center. Oil took a pride of place, and everything else was reduced. The other day I went to Ondo. As I was traveling, I saw the bitumen belt. So much bitumen, so much, if you look, I call it the black gold. In that region, the people are sitting there, they're crying, waiting every day. When can they tap from these resources? They cannot, because there is a federal government that says, yes, it is on your soil, but you cannot touch it. And I say, enough is enough. This has got to stop. Let the oil of the Niger Delta belong to the Niger Delta. Let the gold of Zamfara belong to the people of Zamfara. Let the because the raw materials for that factory is in Kogi State. Within the same Kogi State, you have what is steel rolling mill in that place now. And so the reason you have that is because of the iron ore in that place. And yet Kogi cannot pay 30,000 naira. It can't even pay 18,000 naira. Should that be so? I say enough is enough.
Instead of us to invest in our brains, instead of us to invest in creating an innovation economy, instead of us to invest in the three secrets of successful capitalism: property rights, innovation, capital. These are the three things that make any capitalist society function well. No politician in Nigeria can tell you what they mean, let alone engage with them. I am sorry. It is not my intention to exhibit intellectual arrogance. But the truth is, I went to school. I have my certificate. My vision of restructuring is one in which Nigeria returns to a proper federation. And what is a proper federation? There will be two levels of government constitutionally. And those two levels, none is superior to the other. There will be the central government and there will be the sub-national government. Restructuring must come with complete resource control. The oil sovereign wealth fund of Alaska belongs to Alaska. It does not belong to Washington. So the regions will have their resources completely, but they will pay a tax to the center. And I say that we will not make the mistake we made with oil again. Any natural resources in Nigeria must be processed before export. Let diversity thrive in Nigeria and only be constrained by the rule of law, by equity, by good conscience. Our diversity should never be constrained by the fear of so-called or perceived superiority or superior ability of one section against another. That we can agree that in handshaking, that we have a duty to leave a heritage for our children and our young people with a minimum standard of living and population for the population. We can agree to have a zero tolerance for illiteracy and a zero tolerance for poverty, regardless of wherever we are. How do you have children out of school? That means 13.5 million children don't even know how to sing the national anthem or know the national pledge. If 13 million children do not know the national anthem, that means they do not know that their fellow citizens have any rights at all. You cannot manage diversity by denying it exists. You cannot, if what you don't measure, you cannot manage. We are diverse and we are different. Let us embrace it, let us accept it. And then we will know how to manage it and bring something better out of it. No matter how closely we are in bond, and no matter how what we share, you cannot permanently hold hands. The truth of the matter is that if we shake hands today, we must release our hands at some point in time to go and do some work and go and engage and then come back to shake our hands again and say congratulations on what you have done. But to pretend that we are together and continue to shake hands holding hands even when the trailer is coming, then we are deceiving ourselves.
The event had in attendance the representative of the Emir of Kano, the President General Ohanaeze Ndigbo, leader of Afenifere, and the representative of Northern Elders Forum, amongst others, who lauded the vision and the mission of the event.
The truth about it is that there is indeed a lot of handshake across businesses and frankly across common masses of Nigeria in and between themselves that have gone to hold the country together. We obviously need to do better.
Soyinka, while concluding his remark, charged youths to rise up and put an end to the recycling of old men and come together to put a candidate forward whom they will support as it was in the best will of Nigeria.
Nobody is saying that age necessarily is a virtue. No. We're talking about youthful minds, youthful thinking, the modern being. flexible, adaptable, but at the same time with a core principle that does not continue to keep this nation in the mouth, at the feet and the contempt of the international community.
The need for restructuring cannot be overemphasized, as this was the core message of Nigeria Beyond Oil. Reporting from the Muzon Center is Moyo Lanier for AIG Media Pro TV.